Hi and welcome to this Rhine River of cruise vlog. Riviera Travel kindly invited me to try out the new gastronomy themed cruise on their Rhine River cruise. So excited to show you because it was the most fantastic holiday. Firstly, I treated myself to a cab from home to Heathrow because it was quite an early flight. The sun was rising as my taxi dropped me off and I headed into the terminal 2. I went straight through security because I was travelling hand luggage only. And as I had upgraded my Swiss Air flight to business, I headed into the lounge for some coffee and some caffeine to wake myself up. So I reminded myself of my itinerary. We were flying to Zurich and then driving to Basel, then Lucerne and Stanzerhorn, the Black Forest, Breisach, Strasbourg in France, Speyer, Rudesheim and the Rhine Gorge, some scenic sailing there, and Klobenz. And then we finished in Cologne. I met with the rest of the group in a pub in Heathrow in the departures lounge, and then it was soon time to board our plane. We were flying Swiss Air from Heathrow to Basel and then driving to Zurich after. The flight was slightly delayed, but no fault of anyone, because there was bad weather and storms in Central Europe. So they didn't want to fly through the storm, which was very kind of them. We were given some delicious Swiss chocolate and take off. And then in no time it was due to take off and the flight was really short. So I settled in for a bit of a snooze until the breakfast came along, of course. Now, I'd upgraded to business. It was about £60 to do that. I didn't realise I was flying with the rest of the group. If I'd realised that, I wouldn't have upgraded because I would have stuck with them. But I didn't, so I was up front and had a row of 3 seats to myself, which was very nice. Breakfast was some delicious potato, spinach, tomato and egg concoction and a nice cup of tea. And then it was soon time to land in Basel. I was expecting loads of mountains. There weren't really many, but it was still beautiful. All these valleys with big rivers and fields. And in no time, it was time to land. It was a very smooth landing. And then once we were in the airport, we all congregated together again. Some people had checked in luggage, so we were waiting for luggage reclaim, and then we all met each other again in arrivals. And then we were all on the coach on the way to the ship. We drove to Basel, and then the coach drove us right to the ship for embarkation.
The crew will take care of it and it will get delivered to your cabins later on. And then you can just go in and check in with our lovely reception staff. Welcome aboard, Vincent.
Check-in was quick and efficient. Our luggage was taken to our cabins and we went to reception to check in and get our cards, cruise cards. First impressions of the ship, where she was beautiful. Look at this entry, sort of main area of the ship, really. The atrium, I suppose. It's beautiful, beautifully decorated, like classically beautiful. The chandelier was gorgeous. There were stairs to all decks of the ship, so there was accommodation on each of the 3 decks, and there's a lift to the left of the screen here where you can have full disability access that will take you through all the 3 decks within the ship. First impressions of my cabin, I was very impressed. Beautiful bathroom, nice products to use. Honey, I think they were, yeah. Very lovely smelling. Yep, nice big bathroom, lots of space. Nice big shower with a door. I know that's important to some. Lovely big bed that can easily be turned into twin beds. Nice espresso machine. Lots of space. Lots of sitting areas to sit and watch the river go by. Water bottles there's a water fountain on the ship. Yeah, very impressed. First impressions of this ship. Went up on the upper deck and have a look around. Saw the bikes you can book with reception. Lots of sitting areas up on deck so that you can sit there whilst the river scenic cruisings happen. It's a picture of me. A putting green on board. That's pretty cool, hey? And even a little pool. Watching the neighbours pass. A great first impressions of the ship. We all joined for some pre-dinner drinks before going for a delicious dinner together. Oh, it was scrumptious. The whole ship then met in the lounge to have like a welcome on board evening and to tell us about what's going to happen during the cruise, which was really good. I enjoyed it, and an introduction to the main people like the captain, the cruise director, and a cocktail of the day. And I loved that they did mocktails of the day as well. I'm much more of a mocktail drinker than cocktails, so yeah, well done, Riviera. We were disembarking on Switzerland's National Day, so the fireworks were being displayed for us. Not for us, for the whole country. But it was nice. We went outside on the upper deck and watched all the fireworks. They were everywhere. It was lovely. Morning. I meant to do a quick video, not yesterday, the day before, talking to camera. And I fell asleep. But basically I'd had a late finish at work, so I'd finished at work at 9, well, a normal finish at work. Finished at work at 9, had to rush home to pack, and then had a alarm set for 3:30 the next day, AM, to get my cab at 4:30 to Heathrow. And then enjoyed the first day, the travel day, and then the first evening, and then passed out. But I will show you what that was like on the vlog. I might add this at the end of the first travel day vlog. As you can see, I'm on a river cruise. I have been invited by Riviera Travel to review their new gastronomy offering. So they have upgraded, I guess, their Rhine cruise with a gastronomy twist, where you have like different excursions exploring the gastronomy of Switzerland and Germany and France as well. We go to Strasbourg, so that's France. So far it's been amazing. The excursion yesterday was great, but that is for another vlog. So the travel here was really good. I got a flight from Heathrow. Flew with Swiss Air, which they were brilliant. When the trip was originally booked and when I got my flight reference number, I didn't realise I was flying with the rest of the group, so I upgraded to business. It was reasonable, it's about £60, and it's good for the fast security, for the lounge, and what else? Well, on the plane, there's lots of room. I had the whole 3 seats to myself. That's quite nice. And a nice breakfast on the plane, and drinks, and yeah. I quite like being on first as well to make sure my hand luggage case gets there. But actually, on the Swiss Air flight, there weren't many people with suitcase hand luggage. And yeah, no, it was a really good flight. We were a bit delayed. I think we waited for 40 minutes on the stand in Heathrow because there were storms in Europe, so we had to wait a bit. Safety first, no qualms with waiting. I actually went back to sleep because I was so tired. We flew to Zurich. So in Zurich we all met again after luggage reclaim. That seemed to be quick, and then there's a ship going past. What did we do? We waited then. So some of the other flights from regional airports. So Riviera Travel, when you book with them, flights from regional airports are included. And we were waiting for a flight from Edinburgh and a flight from Manchester. And these were flights with guests as well, not just people, media trip people, guests. So we waited for the flights to come, and Riviera Travel kindly bought us a drink each in the cafe and arrivals, which was very nice, and all the guests as well. Coach then came and drove us to Basel, which took, about an hour maybe? It wasn't long. Again, I probably passed out and fell asleep. I was so tired. And then as we came around like the area in Basel where the cruise ships dock, we were like, oh, it's our ship. So on the way, we'd Googled as a group and seen that where 3 countries, Switzerland, Germany, and France meet, was right by our ship. So we knew we wanted to explore that at some point. And I'll show you in tomorrow's vlog. I'm trying to work out because I'm doing a vlog today, but this is for the vlog that was not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, I'll show you in tomorrow's vlog, which will be 3 or 4 days after this one on YouTube. Yeah, no, where did we go? They brought us to the ship. I'm still tired. So they brought us to the ship. Check-in is super easy on river cruising. You literally just check in at reception, they give you your key, take a photo, and then someone takes you to your cabin. So that all happened quite quickly. And luggage was, you label it when you get to the airport, and then it goes in the coach and they bring it onto, the ship, and bring it to your cabin as well. What else? Check-in, yeah, so then the room, it was beautiful. It's I won't show you right now because I've literally woken up this morning, so the duvets everywhere. Yeah, it's a standard suite on Diamond deck, I think, the top deck, with a nice French balcony, which I should open. Oh God. Yeah, I don't think it's noisy at all. It's beautiful. I can smell food. I don't know what this is. It always amazes me, I've already done 1 river cruise on the Rhine before. I've only done, I guess this is my 4th, but 2 of them were just like little celebrations, so we did actually go river cruising in them, so I don't know. Oh, it's bright, isn't it? There we are, you can see that rather than me for a minute. I might close this, just not that it does anything with the light, but just so it concentrates on me. Yeah, so then it was dinner quite early. We all met in the bar on board and had drinks. And Riviera Travel include a wide variety of drinks after 6 o'clock in the evening till midnight, I think. Between those times you pay for your drinks, but those times there's a wide variety. I'll show you on future vlog, a wide variety of drinks that are included, including a mocktail and cocktail of the day. And there were some others, but you have to pay more, like some other drinks that you have to pay more for, but that's the same like at most cruises. But the free drinks is quite unusual, I think, for river cruises. Like usually you'll get drinks during your dinner, but maybe not in the lounge as well. So that's something that's really, it's good. It's very generous of them, and it's a nice perk. What else did we do? So, I think we're coming to a lock. It's looking like Panama Canal-ish like locks. I've been on a river cruise lock before, and it was like a massive big thing. I feel that we might be coming to a lock. We'll see. I also want to go and have breakfast. What else? That evening, yeah, I think we went back to the bar after, had a couple of drinks. I say I have a couple of drinks. I had the mocktails, they're really nice. And then, yeah, back to the cabin for a sleep. And then we had a it's not very early, an early morning yesterday. And we were leaving the ship at 8:45, I think it was. And I will show you more of that, though, in the next vlog. and you want to watch, because that was probably one of the best like shore excursion days I've done. It was fantastic, and the views were just spectacular. It's like watching a painting. It just didn't look like real. But yeah, you'll also want to see the cable car on that, because there's something very different and fun on the cable car, which I will show you in tomorrow's vlog. Thanks for watching.